Yo, how's it going? I'm Sean. I think this is my first video podcast. Supposed to be looking at you there. So I had a situation yesterday. It's pretty crazy. Not crazy, but I get a used car that was traded in. So I go to work on it. And I look in the back seat. There's a brand new Apple Watch. Brand new, like $300 probably, give or take. I'm sitting here, I go, God damn, my birthday is coming up, God is sending me a present. But I had to turn it in. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. And then this puts me in the position to recognize, right, that I am not the person that I used to be. Like at one point in my life, I don't know if I ever would have. Maybe like morally speaking, I don't know if I'm that different. Like I was never like a bad person. But at the same time, there are certain things nowadays that come up where I recognize that I make a different choice than I may have made at one point. And I know if like you're talking to people, you would hear like, well, yeah, of course, right? Like you're gonna change, you're gonna grow. If you didn't, you that wouldn't be a good thing. That'd be a bad thing if you haven't grown. If you're still making bad decisions in life. But it's something that like is weird to come to terms with at 26. I'm about to be 26. 2 days. No, 1 day. Tomorrow. Yeah. Um, where you're starting to blossom into the new, and yet you can still almost see like the shell of the old, and you're like, I don't want to say I miss it, right? Because those were horrible, hard, tough fucking times, but at the same time, right? Those times were an integral piece to me growing up and moving on, moving out, you know, becoming the person that I am. And you almost incorporate all the feelings that come along with all of that into the memory of it. So it's like if you were to be asked and you think, well, no, like I don't want to be going through a bad situation that I was going through, right? But at the same time, at the time, I didn't recognize it as so bad compared to what I have now because I didn't have what I have now at that time. So it's become a weird thing where it's like you start recognizing your own growth, and um I'm not against it. I don't even know how to word it. I'm not against it at all. Actually, I appreciate the growth. If anything, I'm weirded out by it. I'm weirded out by it because I almost feel like it's gonna create a situation where I might miss out at certain times because it's like uh, in the past I would have said yes, all right, cool, and then yeah, maybe it didn't turn out good a lot of the time, right? Like we made a bunch of mistakes, um, things happened, but at the same time I learned from every one of those experiences. And some of the things did turn out good, right? Like certain things turned out good. Not, I don't want to make it out like everything that I've ever experienced has been bad. I just seemed like I had a tough time at certain times. But yeah, I feel like at times now I may be hindering myself from experiencing and growing even more by not taking the risk because I'd already assumed that I know what the outcome is going to be, and I'm choosing not to participate, which then puts me at a point where I'm then never going to like I don't want to say never because it's like I'll do certain things, and then new things will come up. Like I definitely have things that come up even without my participation in dumb stuff that I probably shouldn't be participating in. I'll have things come up where I learn, different things, different whatever it may be. But there are specific situations that come up where I'm completely avoiding doing it, right? And that might be a problem. Just because, who knows? Why am I know why. I get it. Like I had a past, and now it's like I know to avoid it. I just don't do it because I probably won't make the best decisions, or at least that's how it feels. I probably would now. I see things come up now where it's like I make a good decision, and it's like, oh, okay, like, damn, son. Um, but yeah, it was just interesting, and it really put me on a like a level of thinking, right? Like just a. I mean, I've been here for a little while actually. I'm processing life as we all are, right? So but when certain situations arise, you look and you go, oh wow, okay, like that was something that was different. That was a choice, and I made the right one. I don't even know if I would have made the wrong one, but I definitely asked everybody, why didn't I just go ahead and do it? Like, here you go. This wasn't mine. Can you call the people, let them know that they left this behind. This is going to be a problem, you know. I'm sitting here and I go, I just came up on a new Apple Watch. And then I go, no. And then I ask people and I go, I can't keep this, right? Like, that's not going to be a good idea. But what was that? Like, what was the point of that, right? Like, why do I even ask? I knew I couldn't keep it. I knew it wasn't a good idea, right? I knew it wasn't gonna be a good thing. I knew it was like not. I don't know. So yeah, that happened, and then that's where I'm at with life, you know. And I think I'll figure it out. I mean, obviously, it's like that's our only choice, right? I guess it's not like technically speaking, no. It's like I don't have to ever figure it out. But I feel like it is coming along, and actually, I'll tell you what, talking into the mic really helps me. Like just getting my stuff out there, just talking, acting like nobody's here, which at the moment, right, nobody is. I haven't put out anything, but I honestly do plan on doing it. I don't know if these first solo ones are gonna go out, but I don't see why not. I've listened to them. I don't hear any content that's inappropriate that shouldn't be viewed by anybody where it might be a problem with my job or who knows. I've told a couple, odd stories, but I don't think it was anything bad. Um, but that has been a worry, right? I think I've talked about it. But like, can I do what I want to do? And am I dumb if for whatever reason I were to get like lose my job or say they kick me out of school or like whatever. It's like if something gets back to somebody about what I said and they look at it and go, well, we don't want that to represent our company. It's like, well, I can't get mad at you. But at the same time, like I can express myself, right? Like what if I'm telling a story? If I'm telling a story, this is something that you hired a person, right? You hired a person with experiences. Not all people live good experiences in the beginning. So it's like it's just a weird thing. I would get a phone call. Jer Bear. All right. I guess. Ooh. I guess I gotta pause it. Sorry. Thank you guys.